Hi, third grade, it's Mr. Barrett. Today is day 5, adding decimals. Today we're going to learn how to add decimals by stacking them up with the ones on top of the ones, with our decimal points all lined up, so everything fits really nicely in our addition algorithm. And we're going to practice adding decimals, some with regrouping and some without regrouping. Today you need your dimes and pennies to check your answer once we're done stacking it up and adding it with pencil and paper. Any small cups you're using to organize your dimes and pennies, a paper and pencil, and the day 5 activity page. That part's optional. I will show you how to make it right now in case you don't want to use your printer, and we can make it together. Let's take a look how that works. So to create the day 5 activity page, we'll start with labeling our page in the top left-hand corner. Day 5, adding decimals. And we'll put a spot for our name over here on the right. And then we're going to create 3 rows of addition problems for ourselves. So what I'd like you to do is first start off with 53 cents. That's 0.53 and 46 cents, 0.46. And notice here that I really like, I use graph paper when I do any math work, really. And I really like to use those lines on the graph paper by putting 1 digit in every single box. I put my decimal points kind of right on the cross point of one of the graph paper lines there. And I do that because now I have this great way to line up and make sure that all of my values are stacked on top of each other. Super helpful. I really encourage you guys to do the same. We're going to do 2 more of these in this row. So I'm going to give myself a little bit of space. And this time I'm going to do 17 cents and 56 cents. And then over here, I will do 82 cents and 15 cents. There's my first 3 addition problems that I'm going to do. Oops, that's a little goofy. Sorry. Try and put, like I did on these ones, the addition line right below instead of that weird gap. Sorry about that. All right. 6 more. Let's see. Let's try 20 cents, 0.20, and 51 cents. We'll add up those 2 values here in a second. And then 54 cents. Let's do 54 cents and 36 cents. 54 cents and 36 cents. And 43 cents. And 38 cents. Okay, so now I have a total of 6, and we're going to do 3 more for a total of 9 problems today that we're going to, addition problems that we're going to complete for our practice. 75 cents and 9 cents, that's 0.09. One looks a little bit different than the others we've been doing. 0.92, 92 cents and 58 cents. And 66 cents and 78 cents. Okay, and those are the 9 problems that we're going to try today. So let's do a quick review of how we add values. First thing we want to remember when we're adding is we start in the place value that's the farthest over to the right. And the reason I do that is in case I'm going to need to do any regrouping. If I ever end up with more than 10 in a category, I don't squeeze that 2-digit 10 down here. I put whatever's in the ones of what I'm adding here. And I remember I carry or regroup that 1 to the next column and have it join up with that next place value. So let's take a look at how we would do this one. I start off. I'm going to do 3 pennies and 6 pennies. 3 cents and 6 cents would make 9 cents. No regrouping necessary there. I don't have more than 10. And 50 cents and 40 cents makes 90 cents. And that 9 right there in that place value means 90. So this 90 would be 99 cents. 53 cents and 46 cents would make 99 cents. Remember that I need to put this decimal point here. If I don't put that decimal point, instead of 99 cents, I'd say $99, which means something very different. So make sure that you have that decimal point in each of the 3 values, in the 2 that are being added and in your final sum. We'll try this one with the goofy gap now. This one is going to require some regrouping. So I'd say 7 cents and 6 cents is 13 cents. 13 cents. That's 3 I'm going to put right here, and I'm going to regroup that 10 over here. Instead of trying to squeeze it in and put 2 digits in one spot here, I'm going to bring that digit 1. It's called regrouping over to the next column. Now I say 10 cents and 50 cents is 60 cents, plus that extra 10 that I regrouped from my 13 is a total of 70 cents. And right now it looks like it says 73 cents. I got to remember, I need to put my decimal point there. I got to have that decimal point in. So it says 73 cents instead of $73. And then I would say, okay, no dollars and no dollars makes no more dollars in the whole dollars there. So that's a quick review of how we add decimals. The big key here, different than any other types of adding that we've done a lot as third graders, is that those decimals are really lined up to make sure that everything is fitting nicely. Excuse me. I do want to go down here and try one of these at the very end that's a little bit different than the others. 92 cents and 58 cents. And I'm going to go back here. I realized I put a little decimal point that isn't very clear there. So I'm going to make it a little bit darker right there so everyone can see. Okay, 92 cents and 58 cents. Let's add those together. 2 cents and 8 cents makes 10 cents. I know that's going to require some regrouping, so I put it right over here. 90 cents and 50 cents is 140 cents plus my, or sorry, yeah, 140 cents, that's right. So you might say 9 and 5 make 14, plus one more that I regrouped is 15. And you might ask yourself, well, how does regrouping work in decimals? And the short answer is, it works, excuse me, it works exactly like all other types of regrouping. It goes right the next one, that one right over here into my holes. Because if I had, like we said, 150 cents before, that's going to actually be $1.50. So that's why it pops over there in the dollars. We can really just almost ignore that decimal point and treat it like all other types of addition that we're used to doing. Now I'd say no dollars, no holes, and no holes, plus that one extra. So that's only one hole there. And I want to make sure to bring that decimal point down. 92 cents and 58 cents is actually $1.50. Okay, I'd like you to try all the rest of them, and I'd like you to add this little twist at the end. Once you're done adding the ones that we haven't done together, I'd like you to use your dimes and pennies and actually count out the two things you're adding and count them up all at the end. And that would be a great way to check and see that your answer is actually correct. If I made 17 cents with my dimes and pennies and 56 cents with my dimes and pennies and count them all up, I should get 73 cents if that answer is correct. So using those dimes and pennies would be a great way to check your work when you're all finished on paper. So that concludes day 5, adding decimals. If you're looking for an extra challenge today, I'd invite you to make a whole other row of 3 addition problems and create your own decimal values that you'd like to add. Maybe you would even try and put some values in the holes, in the dollars. I didn't do that. I used only values that were less than $1, like 86 cents and 15 cents. But you might try discovering or trying to explore what would happen if I added $1.95 and let's say $7.83. If you add those values, values that are a lot more than $1, what happens? How does the regrouping work? If you're looking for a little bit of an extra challenge today, you might try that. Have fun.